Hello, brothers and sisters. Today is September 24th, 2019. And back on September 17th, I shared a dream. And in the dream, I had really fancy Christmas decorations up in our house. And I was just looking at them. And then I decided that it was time to start taking them down and putting them away. But then I suddenly knew that my parents and my aunt and a few others in my family were coming over. So I left the decorations up. So my parents have been in Wisconsin visiting some family there. And yesterday, the 23rd, they left and started driving back towards Florida, where they also live. And they're going to be stopping in Massachusetts to visit my aunt and uncle and family. And they will be arriving at their place on September 27th. And in that dream, the aunt that was coming over with my parents was this same aunt. And tomorrow, the 25th, is when the Sanhedrin are meeting in Israel with the 70 nations to renew their Noah covenant. And it continues until the 27th, the same day my parents will be getting to my aunt's house, the same day that they will be sacrificing an animal on the Mount of Olives. Well, a while back, I shared a dream titled Dream of a Widespread Panic. And in the dream, I was going to meet up with my deceased friend Brad, and I knew it was my birthday. We were going to be going to a concert together, and the name of the band was Widespread Panic. I was trying to figure out in the dream where the concert would be at. I only knew that it was somewhere in Altamont. And I found out that Altamont means high hill. And I believe in the dream that it being my birthday and meeting up with my deceased friend in Christ represented the rapture, our new birth. So I looked up the Mount of Olives, and this is what it says. Mount Zion and the Mount of Olives are two ancient hills which flank the old walled city of Jerusalem to the south and east, respectively. So, is this what the Lord was saying in the Widespread Panic dream about the Widespread Panic concert being in Altamont? Could he be pointing to what's about to take place on the Mount of Olives? Then I found out in the article about this event coming up tomorrow through the 27th, that the 70 Nations Initiative began last year at the World Creation Concert. Widespread Panic Concert? In Altamont, High Hill, Mount of Olives. I'm not certain, brothers and sisters, but I don't believe the dream of the Christmas decorations represented Christmas in December. So, I also came across a Hebrew calendar from a website that a brother in Christ sent me. And it's a Hebrew calendar for children called Torah Tots. And on Elul 25, it says, Happy Birthday, World Created Today, September 25th. I'll try to blow it up so you guys could see it better. And Elul is the 12th month of the Jewish civil year. So I'm not certain, but maybe the dream I had where I was about to take down the Christmas decorations represented this day, September 25th. Then my parents and aunt and a few other family members were coming over, so I left them up. And my parents just happened to be going to this same aunt's house on September 27th, the day that they're going to do the animal sacrifice on the Mount of Olives. And I really don't believe that this is a coincidence. I don't know if the rapture will happen then, But everything seems to be pointing to this time for a major event happening. So please don't view this as date setting. I am just trying to share pieces of what I've been shown. And if anything, it is a super high watch time indeed. And I don't believe that I'm supposed to keep this to myself. Also, a few nights ago, I had another dream that I haven't shared yet. And in the dream, I was looking for the same friend, Brad, who was in the widespread panic dream, who represents the dead in Christ. And right before I found him, I saw an old Jewish friend who doesn't believe in Jesus. And I knew it was his birthday, and I had a birthday card for him. But then I suddenly saw my friend Brad and went up to him, and we were hugging one another. Then I went back to try and find my Jewish friend to give him his birthday card. But he was no longer there. And I felt very sad because I really wanted to give him the birthday card, but I couldn't find him. And I believe that this represents the time of Jacob's trouble and that Israel missed the birthday, the rapture. And I couldn't find him because I had already met up with the dead in Christ and was raptured. So I just felt led to share this with you all. I really believe this is it. And Jesus is coming for all of those that have believed upon what he alone did for us on the cross. I love you all, brothers and sisters. Hold fast.